handover video on the Swift Fairway 880. Start off at the front where you have your elbow hitch head and stabiliser. Black handle up like so. Tobling slots in, black handle slots down. Alcohol stabiliser locks the table into place. And you see the green pop up here to show that obviously the table is locked into place. Locked into place. To release, stabiliser up, and the table comes out. Have your new breaker table fitted, jockey handle, handbrake there, 13 pin plug which goes your 12 volts in the car, 12 volt from the car which does your exterior lights, and 12 volt to the fridge if your car is wired correctly. Also have a ATC fitted. I'll show you how it works when you connect to the car. ATC in the rotary cycle, and once it's finished it will either stay solid or flashing green. Gas locker, you have your two slots for two 6 kg in propane gas bottles, bulkhead regulator with 2 threads either side to put 2 propane or butane hoses. Now on the off side you have your trimmer water inlet like so. So the filter goes into the alcohol, lifts up and slots into the inlet like so. In your battery locker you will have your battery tray which your battery will sit in with the battery strap to hold it in place during travel, 2 terminals, live and neutral. Then you have your 240 mains inlet and your power touch isolation key and switch. Down here we have your 2 waste outlets. Then here we have your filler cap, which you fill your filler cap there with water and toilet chemical. Then obviously once you flush alcohol and your toilet cassette is full, you pull your cassette out, obviously empty it and slot it back in. As you can see all the lights working. Number plate lights, high level light, brake light, side lights, and then side lights all down the van. Now inside the caravan. In the van above the door you have your main Swift Command control panel. Obviously before you turn that on you want to make sure that your 12 volt shutdown button is turned on, otherwise you will get no 12 volt in the van. Then to hold on, pull the power button like so onto the control panel. Then we'll go into menu where you have your water pump, awning light, lighting, power, heating, settings and radio. Before you press your pump, you want to make sure that your isolation valve is facing down in the position. Sorry, your drain off valve is facing down in the horizontal position. Then you can press the pump. That will obviously, when you've got all the air, you need to get all the air through the system while the pump's running. Then obviously you can get that in the kitchen sink, bathroom and shower. Then when that's done, all the air is out of the system. Your pump will cut in and out when it shouldn't. Awning light on the outside. Lighting, they turn on certain lights in the van and you can dim them, and others turn on individually in the van like so. Then we have your power, so it shows you your voltage in your battery, vehicle and solar if fitted. Then settings and radio. Then next to me here we have your Audi control panel. Obviously you have your internal temperature, mains icon, so that needs to be on if you are using it on mains to show that you have got mains connected. Menu, internal temperature, water on or focus just on the hot water. 1 kilowatt, 2 kilowatt, 3 kilowatt, or gas, or both. If you want to use it on electric, this here will need to be on, otherwise it will not work on electric. Next to that is your battery charger, so that has to be on for your battery charger to be working as well. 12 volt fuses, up main RCD and 3 MCBs, and obviously just a test button here every time you use it just to make sure that it's testing correctly. Then obviously your diagram here, what they're doing, what they're for, and then your shutdown button again, obviously, so that shuts off all 12 volt in the van, and obviously to activate it again, press it on, obviously to activate all power in the van, so when you're not using it, turn it off. Above me here we have your domestic fridge. You have the power button there on the left, it's on gas at the moment, then you have the little arrows at the side to go on to 12 volt mains or auto. So it also will just obviously pick what source it detects. So obviously if you've got gas, it'll go to gas, electric, 12 volt. 12 volt only works off the car if your car is wired correctly, and will only maintain the temperature already in the fridge. And gas, once it's on, it will start ticking, and once it's lit, everything will stay solid blue. If anything goes to fail, the warning triangle will go off. And to turn off, just hold power button for a few seconds like so. Like so. Then we have your Thetford oven. You have your electric hob, so you have settings 1 to 6. Then you have your gas rings where you hold it in like so while pressing the igniter, like so. Then you've got a high flame, low flame and off. Same for your grill and same for your oven. Then obviously in the toilet we have, we have your Thetford toilet with a flush. So when flush, you hold that button like so, then you open the trapdoor like so, which empties it into the toilet cassette, which obviously that flap needs to be closed for the toilet cassette to come out. And then also fitted to the van, you have a sergeant alarm. So you have 1 for arm and 2 for disarm. Once armed, your PI down there, obviously it takes a few seconds to set, will then detect any movement in the van, and obviously if it detects any movement, the alarm will activate. Then before we demonstrate your motor move fitted, we have your winterization sheet. Obviously from the months November to April, so we're sort of coming out of that sort of weather now. But like I say, for the winter period, we want to make sure that it is drained off correctly to obviously prevent any frost damage to the van, which is not covered by our warranty, which it shows here on our warranty form. What we do cover, and obviously highlighted in orange what we don't cover, and obviously that is a back to base warranty. Then you have other information about the van in the book pack there, so obviously feel free to read through that. On this caravan you have a power tip fitted, so first of all you want to get your bar, like so. You want to put it onto there, you're going to get it as close as the ground as you can, so you've got more control, a lot more. And then you want to push it onto the wheel until you get a clunk. Then you turn on your isolation switch there, push in and turn clockwise. Then on the handset you want to hold these 2 power buttons like so the green light comes on. And then you have power to the box, which then has power to the motors. Now you can release the handbrake. Now then you can bring it forward, backwards, front towards me, front the opposite side, and obviously down the back. So where you want the van to go, just do it on the handset, because this is the hitch and then that is the back of the caravan. These slow the speed down, but to be fair, nothing that you would nothing that you would tell the difference from. Then once finished, hold down the 2 power buttons like so, handbrake up, motor off the wheel like so, and then turn the switch off.